Mỗi ngày đọc một phần cuốn sách Hạnh phúc đủ làm chủ cuộc đời, và đây là phần tiếng Anh chứ không phải là tiếng Việt ha. Fulfill self-love, the world is your oyster. Cái tên mình đặt cho cuốn sách tiếng Anh. Có một cái version khác tên là original version thì tên là Cultivating Happiness Master Life. Thì tựa đề nó khác với lại tựa đề gốc của cuốn sách. Tựa đề gốc của cuốn sách là hạnh phúc đủ làm chủ cuộc đời. Còn tựa đề của bản dịch đầu tiên là Cultivating Happiness Master Life. Thì bản dịch đấy mình thích cái tên tương đồng với lại mình đổi lại là Fulfilled self-love. The world is your oyster. Really. I'm talking about the name of the book right now because the original name, the name has been chosen is Cultivating Happiness Master Life, but I'm not happy with the name yet. And my choice for the name is Fulfill self-love, the world is your oyster. So just wondering if that makes any sense. Can you hear me? There's no one here.
Just us on the call.
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay, there's someone else on the call though, I think, isn't there?
No, just you and me. Let me...
I see a different host.
Different host? Oh, it's my name has not been changed yet. The Zoom account belongs to someone else that I borrowed. My Zoom is only lasts 40 minutes, but I need the Zoom that lasts for the whole day.
All right. Okay.
I need to buy it.
What did you say the new name was?
It's not the new name, but the name that I chosen for the book, which is similar to the original Vietnamese name. The new name is Fulfilled Self-Love. So it's self-love with hyphen in the middle. Fulfilled self-love. Let me put it in the chat box. Where's my chat box? Fulfilled self-love. The world is your oyster. Okay. Just wondering if that makes sense. Obviously,
there's better options.
What?
There's better options. There should be better options. Let's cover that later. Let's cover that.
Okay.
I'll think about it a bit based on the
content. Yeah, the content is about the girls who's know how to love herself, how to be happy by herself. Then she basically can transfer that love and that happiness to everyone else, and no longer rely on someone to bring love or happiness to her. Through a conversation between the girl and the wise man. And I totally forgot which page we will get to last time. So I think it was on page 40-something. We've gone through the yin and yang fluctuation branch of human nature already, right?
Yeah.
If I remember that right. Okay. Okay, that selfish. This we're also gone through this already. I remember. There's one word that you correct. Wanted to which page? Maybe for okay. Let me check my note. Last time that we fixed it to what page? Okay, page 40. Last time I got to page 40. Personalities, characters. Okay.
How many pages are there? Just wondering.
200 pages. That's
200
already,
in total.
that already include the introduction and the content. Plus, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a reasonable. That's a good number.
I think we've gone through this already. Person who prays and perceives resting in a...
40, wasn't it?
One more time, please. Pardon me?
And I think it was after page 40, wasn't it? That we got to. Oh, right.
I don't know what you're saying.
Sorry?
I couldn't hear what you're saying.
I think it's after page 40, isn't it? Didn't we get to later than page 40?
Yeah, so I'm on page 41 now. So move to page 42. Okay, from page 42, yeah? I know the page from today onward. So, yeah. Because it's been a couple of days that we haven't like stopped reading the book, so I kind of forget. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the girl, please guide me more. For example, someone with a craving nature for prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting in a positive direction will always be generous in helping others. If not careful, they will become arrogant. One day, when craving and perception of prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting for themselves are not as they wish, they will become resentful and might no longer be generous to others, only thinking of themselves. On the other hand, when craving and perceiving prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting in a negative direction, they only want to get many things for themselves. At some point, they will realize only when they are truly generous with others will they be able to obtain their desires. I understand human nature, so how can I understand human nature and still have a state of satisfaction? Greed and imaginations are the focus of human nature. However, you need to be clear about your own desires. When you know your desires and satisfy those desires, or in other words, satisfy your craving and perception for what you desire, the state of inner satisfaction will appear. This is happiness that arises from pleasures, also known as momentary happiness. Momentary happiness. In addition, the state of inner satisfaction is also built when we proactively stop craving and perceiving what we desire. This is the happiness that serenity brings. Can you give me examples to help me understand better? First, I will help you distinguish the concept of satisfaction from pleasure. If I give you a gift, what gift would you like? Wow, I'm surprised by the question. I haven't thought of any gift yet. Do you need a nice house? Oh, we've gone through this. Yes. Yes, my dream is to own a villa. So your true craving and perception is for a villa? Yes. Allow me to clarify what craving and perception of yours. How big of a villa do you want? Where? What special things do you need in the villa? I want it to be 500 square meters in the city center with 5 bedrooms, a reading room, gyms, meditation room, and a garden full of roses. Thinking about caring for the roses every morning, watching the dewdrops off on the flowers, I feel overwhelmed with happiness. How would you feel if you owned that villa next year? Oh, that would make me so happy. Why would you feel happy? Because my dream come true? Because my dream came true. Is it because deep down my inner self has satisfied prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting? That's right. It's because your inner self has satisfied the craving and perception, satisfying the craving and perception for prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting is the feeling of inner satisfaction from pleasure. After owning the villa of your dreams, how long do you think you will be happy? Probably half a year. What dream will you pursue after that? I will contribute to society and help many people have a better life. Throughout their lives, people usually pursue feelings of inner satisfaction through pleasure. You want to help people also satisfy happiness for themselves. If you do not have complete serenity and happiness at this moment, you will not have that state, even if you later own the villa of your dreams. So, you need to know when to stop craving and perception in order to expect complete serenity and happiness. Can you clarify that for me? When people stop craving and perceiving the natures of greed, anger, delusion, arrogance, skepticism, evil, and bias, bias will not arise. But satisfaction will arise. The following example will make it clearer. Your husband comes home late from drinking and you start imagining this and that. Women especially tend to think of their husbands having someone else, and your craving arises. You want your husband only for yourself. You want to possess and control, not to share with others. At this point, your craving and perception strongly arise. So when your husband walks in the door without saying anything, your anger starts to flare up, and a fiery fight ensues between you two. When your craving and perception stop, meaning you know your husband is out drinking late, you don't think, don't crave, don't perceive. At that time, your mind will not be chaotic. Instead of satisfaction will arise. It's so simple to find happiness as you shared. Does living in the present moment means stop craving and perceiving? That's right. Oh, yes, we got to hear last time. Live fully in the present moment. So page 45. Never mind. Let's continue. Live fully in the present moment. Yes. Yes, I understand why I am happy. Whenever my mind wavers or human nature arises, I return to the present moment by coming back to my breath, focusing on my breath. Everything becomes nothing, no craving, no perceiving, no clinging to the past or future. Simply knowing that I am breathing, that I exist, allows me to live fully in the present moment. Let me share some verses about breathing that I learned. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing. Breathing out, I know I'm alive. Breathing in, I see the blue sky. Breathing out, I feel calm. Breathing in, I feel joy. Breathing out, I love everyone. Breathing in, I feel happy. Breathing out, I spread happiness to everyone. Breathing in, I know I'm alive. Breathing out, I'm grateful for everything. Breathing in, I know I'm alive. Breathing out, I smile brightly. Do you apply this often? Yes. When practicing, I also discovered that it is very easy to control our own thoughts, speech, and actions when living in the present moment. Congratulations. That is also one of the methods suitable for you. Certainly, when you can live with reality, you will be happy. In addition to always be happy, you need to maintain your source of cherishing, inclusiveness, and serenity. Please guide me more. Before I share further, please take 5 to 10 minutes to write down your learning, realization, and insights about the knowledge you have received. This will help you understand more deeply. Yes, sir. What did you find interesting or enlightening? Take the time to write down what you learned and how you might apply this lesson in your life. I learned the lesson, my deep understanding, enlightenment. Okay, I'm not sure about this word enlightenment over here. Remember the time when we talk about the eureka moment, where you just like slap your leg and like, oh, I got the answer kind of things.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, and I mean, they chose the word enlightenment here, which not sure if it's suitable.
I only see that word. I don't see the rest of it.
What do you mean? You see, there's nothing the rest of it. So what did you find interesting or enlightening? So throughout the paragraphs that I read, so we asked the reader what they have learned, what they can apply to their life, so their deep understanding, which means they can apply that. And the last is what they basically got the aha or eureka moment. But it's been chosen as the word enlightenment, so I'm just checking if it's okay to use enlightenment here. So if you basically got an aha or eureka moment or something, can it be called an enlightenment moment?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay, we'll move on. Chapter 2, the mindset of happiness. Now I understand the information about happiness. However, life always has ups and downs. So how can I maintain a happy energy source? We are human, so we are influenced by human nature. To maintain happiness energy, we must be rich in mentality. What does being rich in mentality mean? Mindset is an emotional state of the mind. A person rich in mentality is someone who always maintains consistent emotional states of gratitude in relations. Tolerance in nature. This word had been changed to tolerance that we agreed last time, okay? Tolerance in nature and inner peace. Okay.
Yeah.
You mean human relations are shaped by human emotions? There's so many emotions, but we should lead with the emotion of gratitude. There are 16 human natures. We just need to remember the nature of tolerance. And in our mind, we are always peaceful, right? You remembered very well. To be happy, you need to be tolerant towards people, appreciate things, events, and people, and be peaceful in your mind. Let's make this clear together. Tolerance toward people. Okay. What do you understand tolerant to be? So tolerance and with T is an adjective, and tolerance and with C is a noun, right?
Is that a question for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue with the book. What do you understand? What do you understand from tolerance to be? Is this that we are? Oh no, this word. Remember this one last time that we wasn't sure what we changed it into, and I think it's still. Yeah, or altruistics. Or was it just me? Let's go back to where it was, so you can recall. We were at page 46, right? You can recall what it was. It was from the human structure comparison chart, the 16 natures, the 16 human nature. Okay, we passed this already. Here. So altruistics. Here. No. Where is it, the word? It's not explaining here yet. Okay. I want to just continue. But the word and leave that word for now.
Generous, maybe.
Okay. How do you pronounce this again?
Altruistic. I'm not sure if that's spelled right. Shouldn't it be UR instead of RU?
UR. Is this a word though? I think it's right as well. Last time I checked. Double check again. No. Different. Okay.
So what was the context again? Remind me of the context.
Is something less? Oh, is the level, so the tolerance is the highest level, and altruistic is a lower level of tolerance. So you might forgive someone because you are being altruistic. No, you might not see someone fault because you are a tolerant person. You might still see other people fault and somehow remember it, and that's called altruistic. But for follow time pass, you will forget their fault. So you've been called an altruistic person. Anyway, it is that we are altruistic towards others. Overlook the mistakes and forgive them, right? Currently, we are confusing the concepts of forgiveness, tolerance, altruism, and compassion. So it makes it difficult for us to be compassionate towards others. Okay. So at this part, the main word should be like the highest. This part is the comparisons between forgiveness, tolerance, altruism, compassion. And with my understanding, tolerance is in the top level, because with tolerance, you might not even see other people fault, which means there's nothing to forgive or compassion about. But with forgiveness, which means you see other people making a mistake, fault, and you chose to forgive. The same with altruistics. You see the fault in other, but it's a different level, and you choose to behave toward them as someone who has altruism. And then compassion, I think, is a total different meaning. That should not, be in here. Let me get the original conversation that I have. I did give my point of view on this.
Okay.
Just a moment. Let me find the word. Cultivating. Give me 1 minute, okay? Let's find a conversation. Tolerance, which the UN has defined. Tolerance is respect, acceptance, and appreciation of the rich diversity of our world's cultures, our forms of expression, and ways of being human that UNESCO has defined it in 1995 Declaration of Principle on Tolerance. So in 1996, the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution.
That's not a definition of tolerance, the word. That's a principle. That's not a definition.
Okay, so that the declaration
tolerance is kind of accepting the areas, the problems of others. It's accepting them, but still not liking it.
Okay. Right. So with my understanding, so tolerance is on the top notch of the level of forgiveness, different level of forgiveness, for example. Okay. So tolerant on the top, and then under is patient. Under is we have selfless, and then under is we have forgiveness, selflessness, forgive. So we start with.
They're different. They're different things. Tolerance. They're different things. Tolerance is you just accept, even though you don't like it. You accept and kind of just allow it. Don't complain. If someone is, for example, annoying or doing something bad, a bit bad, you tolerate it.
Okay.
There's if someone does something bad, for example, to you, then you no longer have you forgive them if you no longer dislike them because of it.
Okay. How about patience?
Patience is
how about altruistic?
So if someone is if something's taking a long time, for example, and you don't like how long it's taking, you're being patient if you just accept it.
Okay.
It means
taking a long
having
time.
the ability to having the ability to wait or accept delay until something
Being
gets better.
willing to wait for someone to correct a mistake by themselves. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of patience.
Altruism. Everyone knows what's forgive me already, so how about selfless?
Selfless means that you don't care about yourself, you care about other people more.
Okay. Then altruistic may have better meaning with rather than the word selfless. Altruistic, yeah. Okay. So I might stick with the word altruistic then. Keep the word altruistic. But the word tolerance will replace compassion here. And tolerant over here can be replaced by patient. Yes, no? We start with forgiveness. And then altruisms. And then patient. And then the last one.
Different things. They're not different levels of the same thing. They're different things.
Different things.
Yeah, they're not different levels of the same thing. They're different things.
So let's say if someone making mistake, right? We can use all of these mentality toward them, right? We can be, if someone make a mistake, we can be either forgive them, can be either altruistic.
They're accepting it in different ways.
Or accepting in different ways, yes. So accepting in different ways.
Having some kind of ongoing anger or wanting to get rid of them or something for that.
Okay, accepting in different ways.
Tolerance is just they don't like it, but you accept it anyway. Altruism, I thought was just being altruistic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's the final verdict? I'm gonna stick with, instead of compassion, we stick with tolerance here. And need one more word to replace in here, in different way of acceptance. So the first is forgiveness, second is altruism, third is patience. So really waiting for them to see their mistake and change by themselves. And the last is tolerance. Is that okay?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So the different ways of so in this paragraph, okay, we are trying to helping people to clarify their confusions of different concepts in terms of acceptance towards others. So the first is forgiveness. The second is altruism. The third is being patient, but patient is an adjective. It's going to be an adjective. And lastly is a tolerance. Is that all right?
They're not all related to that. Overlook mistakes and forgive them. Like compassion is not, and altruism are not related to that. Forgiveness and tolerance are. Altruism is being just being automatically caring.
Automatically caring. So
yeah, just caring. Compassion and altruism are like similar to that.
Oh,
compassion
okay. So compassion and autism is yes.
Concern, sympathy.
Certain sympathies.
They're not about forgiveness.
Okay. So if I replace altruism with selfless.
No, that's not about forgiveness or acceptance of
forgiveness.
acceptance of mistakes.
I need two different words to show the different way of accepting people. Okay, let's continue reading and we come back to this. You might think of another word because in the later paragraph we're explaining.
Could say you got overlook already. But they're not related to that.
So at the moment we're going to remove altruism and compassion. Okay.
Yeah, they're both not. They're not related to accepting mistakes.
Okay, remove altruism and compassion.
Yeah.
And compassion for now. And later on we can replace it with different words after we explain what we want. Yeah, what the words we want to use first. Okay. So make it difficult for us to be tolerant toward others. I was fortunate to be guided by a wise man to clarify these concepts. Let me give you an example to have you visualize. Oh no, what? Okay, here we go. For a person, page 51, that's page 51 or 50. For a person with the virtue of forgiveness, if another person makes 10 over 10 parts of fault, the forgiving person will be affected 10 portions. Over time, the other's faults diminish to 6 to 7 portions. The point here is that the other faults are still plentiful, and we think that we have let go of other faults. But when their faults are repeated, emotions explode. The essence of forgiveness still contains many of the other faults. So, like forgiveness is other people make 10 parts of faults and affect me. Then I take all of that 10 parts on me. But over time, I think that I forget it. But then when I see the fault again or different type of fault from that person again, then their previous fault and current fault reside in me. Which means I might just say I forgive them by mouth, but inside I don't really. So this is the virtuous people with the virtue of forgiveness in Vietnamese explanation. point of view. Okay, does it make any sense?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay, so we're moving on to tolerance. Oh no, this should not be tolerance, because tolerance in my okay, tolerance should be down here. Altruism. So tolerance should be down here, okay, which replaces for compassion. So tolerance is the person with the virtues of compassion. Tolerance is completely different. If the other person makes 10 parts of fault, none of the faults affects the tolerance person at all. The essence of tolerance is that it does not contain the other's fault. It is respect, understanding, and acceptance. So a person with a virtue of compassion, other people make 10 pound fault. Basically, I don't really see any fault in it, so it doesn't affect me at all. So that's mean tolerance in Vietnamese kind of explanation point of view. Okay, so between
Tolerance means,
and compassion, we have altruism that we need to remove.
It's taking as having pity and sympathy for others. It's unrelated. Tolerance is not. Tolerance is still not being happy with it, but you accept it, you tolerate it. It's
okay, so you accept, tolerate it.
You just accept it even though you don't like it.
Even though you don't like it. So tolerance should be here then. So if in follow the book, right, a person with a virtue of tolerance will diminish the force of another, so that if someone makes 10 over 10 parts of fault, the tolerance person will only be affected 6 to 7 portions. Over time, the other's force diminishes to 4 to 5 portions. The point here is that the other force are still below average, and we almost think that the other's force no longer exists. When their force are repeated a few more times, the emotions will explode. Their sense of tolerance still contains some of the other's force. So 10 parts of other's force, it affects me only 6 to 7 parts. It's not all of it, like compared to forgiveness. Right. And then over time, that's 4 diminished to, it's only residing me about 4 to 5 parts. It's not that significant big mistake anymore, kind of thing. So it is more suitable explanation for tolerance, or should it be this? Because this explaining autism as a person with the virtual autism will diminish the force of another, so that if someone makes 10 over 10 parts of fault, only 4 to 5 parts remain in that person. Over time, the fault continues to diminish, leaving only 1 to 2 parts of relationship, parts of perhaps no fault at all. The essence of autism contains very little fault in others. Okay, so 10 parts of the fault affects me only 4 to 5 parts over time. I only see very little of their fault reside in me. Okay, so this is like a kind of comparisons on the level of different level of acceptance towards others. Okay, I think it time's up. We get to page 55. Yes, so in the term of choosing the word, where you can see your video. Term of, you turn the video off. Okay. Being nice. So in terms of choosing the word, still not certain about altruism and compassion.
Altruism and compassion are not.
Yes, so let's forget about that. Which other words can we reply to it? That's in my concern. And original, I've at the beginning I was kind of choosing the words selfless and patient, but even selfless and patient, you said it's not really about acceptance others. So Any other words? So which word to show the certain acceptance which you don't actually see other people for at all? Which words and can express that? Okay, maybe I'm looking at Kiki and oh, that's bad, but you're looking at her doing the same thing and like, no, it's nothing. There's nothing bad about that.
That's not acceptance. That's just having a different opinion.
It's not accepted. It's more like you don't actually see that's a fault, and I see that's a fault. Or you don't see that it's a mistake, but I see it's a mistake. So, okay, different opinion. I say you don't need to accept someone if you don't see anything wrong about what they're doing. No, not just saying. No. Anyway, the mind get confusing now. I'll just stick to the
think about alternative words. I'll think of some.
Okay, think of something. We'll come back to that tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much. We read about 10 pages today. Thank you. That's good. 45 to 50. 10 pages. Awesome.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You have a good night. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so today we have read 10 pages of the book. Hạnh phúc đủ làm chủ cuộc đời in English version. And tomorrow we continue with the books from page 55. Anyone interested can join us the same time tomorrow. It's 8:30 every day. It's 8:30 to 9 o'clock, only half hour every day. To read the books and also debate on which better words we can use to reflect the original meanings in Vietnamese term. And we have passed the part where we talk about, the human structure already, but the human structure didn't really explain in detail in the book anyway, because the whole karma things and the 3 kinds of effects things that haven't really been debated as much. Okay, so we continue with the book tomorrow, and if you want to join us, tune back in here tomorrow at 8:30 to 9 o'clock, or you can rewatch the book reading on YouTube Ann Trang. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. Thank you ever so much for watching and continue to supporting us on this journey, growth and develop together in the 7 comprehensive wealth, in other words, 7 holistic wealth. I'm so grateful and appreciative. Thank you.